All right, you ready to go fast? You're doing good, so we're gonna go fast.
Y'all look at Foxy. She's on the guard. I don't know what she's guarding or what she's looking at, but she sees something. I don't see anything. Well, guys, everything's great with Capri. Everything's fine. She's doing well, but guess what? We've noticed that Fifi comes in heat a week after Capri does. So she is in that back corner hollering at JoJo back here. And you hear? Yeah. So she's in heat. Good morning, Peachy. What's up, Peach? And of course, Tipper, who's our weathered male, he's following around like a little puppy, even though he is fixed. But Fifi is in heat. So, you know, we were thinking that we wasn't gonna breed Fifi now because we didn't know how Paris would react seeing her mom over there. But honestly, y'all, Paris is not even paying her mom any attention whatsoever. So, in the next day, I don't know, either today or tomorrow, we may decide, appreciate that, Loki, if we're gonna breed Fifi now or not. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Good morning, buddy. What's up? How you doing this morning? Yep. What's up, alarm system? What's up, guys? Yo, I'm starting to wonder if Topper is starting a punk rock band. Yo, look how blue he is. Topper, you're supposed to lick the cobalt salt block. Oh my gracious. Y'all look how blue he is. What you been doing on that salt block, man? Scratching your belly with it? Huh? See, y'all can see Fifi is right there. Looking at that Big Joe. Come on, Top. Come on, buddy. So I got a little problem. Not a major problem, but a little problem. And not only a problem, but also a lost opportunity is what I'm thinking. And that is right here. Let me show y'all. And this ain't the only thing that I'm talking about, but this is one kind of thing, issue that I'm kind of talking about on the farm. But you can see our round bale of hay was here. We had one over there, and I'm really wanting to get this hay up. It's just gonna sit here. They're not gonna eat it, especially when they got a nice, beautiful round bale of hay right there. And I really don't like them eating this hay up off the ground because hay's so absorbent. You know, it can absorb everything. And of course you can see Moody, what he's doing in here. And I'm sure Topper is too, among other things. We got number 2 going on here. I'm sure number 1's going on over in here as well. But I got this old hay in here in 2 spots, and it's just sitting here. So what it'll do is it will eventually, you can see I had this one right here. It's gonna eventually kill the grass in this spot, right? And yeah, it probably will grow back at some point, but this has been going on a while here. So I want to pull this old hay out and use it in other spots of the farm. But I'm like, what would be the best way to do this? Should I hand rake it? Should we bring the tractor in here? But you know what? There's an easier way. And that is they make a rake that goes on the back of the tractor. And I just think that would be an awesome tool here on the farm. So we've been thinking about it for a while, and we've been saving up. And so I think today we're finally gonna make the decision to go buy the landscape rake that goes on back of the tractor. But not only for like that right there, which is going to better our pasture for one, so I can get that old hay out. Number 2, I don't want Moody or Topper eating any of that mess. Really, I really don't. Number 3, I don't want it to kill the grass in there. Number 4, look what we can do with it though. If I could gather that old hay up, I could take it and I could spread it around in here where we had that ryegrass planted, which you guys can see is coming up pretty good, except we got 3 inches of rain about, I don't know, a week or less after we planted the ryegrass. And so it washed a lot of that ryegrass out because we wanted to put old hay on it. And at the time, we didn't have any old hay, and we really couldn't find any old hay, which I know is crazy, but we couldn't. But I could take that old hay out of there and I could put it on here, and any type of erosion that I would have, like right in here, especially up against here, we could put that old, well, actually we can reseed and put that old hay down that I gather out of Moody and M's pasture. So just the whole cycle would be perfect. Not only we're getting it out of the pasture, we're gonna reuse it over here to help get this seed germinated and not wash away, and in turn help our land from running off. But that's not all. So when Brooke or myself come out here and bush hog the pastures, we get this huge clumps of basically hay, but grass clippings right here. They're everywhere. This whole pasture is full of grass clippings like this right here. Now, this I could also gather and put on the banks over there, but this right here will make excellent compost for our garden. And we could gather all this up with that landscape rake, and pile it up and start composting this. And I know this is gonna make great compost because I know what's been done to it, which is absolutely nothing. We've done nothing. There's no sprays or nothing on our pastures here. So this is 100% clean. I don't have to worry about any type of contamination, which is big when it comes to compost. Here recently, I've been hearing some horrible stories from even friends of mine that have gotten compost that they have gotten in the past that has decimated their gardens because of contamination, and that they're having to dig it out. So I really don't want that to happen to me. So I'm on a mission to grow my own compost, or make my own compost. And all this is just free compost, great compost. So making my own compost is a big deal to me and us here on our farm, because as you guys know, we're trying to grow as much food as possible and be as sustainable as possible here on Cog Hill Farm. Thus the reason why we bought this larger farm, so we could do stuff like this. But let me show you something else that I would love to do if I had this tool. So before we moved here, we had a mulching company, which was a gentleman. He came in and he mulched all this for us. And what that means is he brought a machine in here that had a big wheel on it, if you guys remember, on the front of it. And he come through and he mulched all this, because this forest area looked like our back forest area. It was overrun with privet and just a lot of invasive stuff, a lot of undergrowth. And look how much better it looks now. And we're wanting to maintain this, and the way we're wanting to maintain this is we don't want to spray it, because our bees are over here, right? So we do not want to spray this. So what we're going to do is Brooke's just going to run her bush hog through here. Well, here's the issue with that. We got these huge limbs and stuff, especially now the leaves have fallen. We got these huge limbs, we got small trees that have fallen over, we got rocks under here, or large rocks, and I don't want to be running that bush hog all through here, hitting all that stuff that we don't need to hit. So this rake that we're wanting to get can pull all this out, and we can pile it up. We can you know, burn it. We can let it rot. I can add a lot of it to the compost pile too, guys. These big limbs and stuff would be great once we start our raised bed gardens in the back where the potager garden is going to go behind the house over there. Because I plan on putting some taller raised beds back there. And you know, your vegetables and stuff, they don't need that much soil. So I want to put some filler in the bottom, and this will make great filler that will break down and turn into great compost, and eventually could leach up and there in turn feed our plants. I want to keep this area beautiful like it is now. Now you can see the privet. That's what this is. This is all Chinese privet that you're looking at here. And it's starting to come up. Look, there went a deer right over there. I saw him in the corner of my eye. I know I didn't get it on camera, but he sure was. He was right over there. Another place where I'm really wanting to use this rake is in here in the fruit orchard. So what has happened is we've had some chicks hatch, just some mixed breed chicks hatch, and for some reason those guys have decided to come to the fruit orchard. None of the other chickens do that except these new ones, and they're scratching all my mulch out. They're coming through here, they're scratching all the mulch out. You can see it's all over in here, and it's going to kill the grass in between the rows, which doesn't look good now, but eventually I want grass to be growing in between our rows here. And when they're scratching this mulch out, not only is it taking away from my plants, it's throwing it over here in my rows and gonna kill my grass in my rows. So that's another reason that I want this rake, so we can come through here and try to rake all this mulch up and then in turn put it back on the fruit trees. So that's been going on for a month or so now, and I can't keep them out of here. And one reason that I'm going to build a fence around this fruit orchard at some point, probably soon, to keep stuff like that out and hopefully to deter anything else from coming in here. So me and Brooke we have decided to go ahead and make the purchase of this landscape rake. We're fixing to run over there, go get it, come back and see if it does what I hope it does. Because if it does what I hope it does, it's going to be a game changer for our farm, as you guys can see. Fingers crossed. All right, so we got the trailer on, loaded up. I'm gonna double check the trailer and make sure everything's okay. Good there, good there, good there. All right, we're good to go. We are good to go. Almost forgot the pin, but now we're good. Now let's go get a rake.
They got a lot of orange.
Got a lot of orange. What I want to know is do you think you can drive this thing on the tractor? Like, you know how to use it?
What?
You know, I read a lot of people use them to keep the driveway up.
Oh yeah, instead of a box plate.
Instead of a box plate. I guess it's not as aggressive, maybe.
Right.
All right, let's go check them out.
Hey, when I called, he said that
They had one?
he's pretty sure they had one, but he's gonna put his hands on it. I want it.
Okay, there they are. That's the 4 foot. That's the 6 foot. That's it. That is it, girl.
Feel pretty sturdy?
Yeah. I like it. I like that it's got reflectors on it, so won't nobody hit you when you're out there.
Good?
Yeah.
And I'm going down the highway?
That's right. Oh, it's got a kickstand. Good deal. I'm liking it. Looks like it'd be easy to hook up with that kickstand.
It really
Man,
does.
I like that a lot.
Let's...
Okay. All right, got it loaded up. I'm fixing to strap it down. Put that thing to use.
You gonna ride back there and hold it down?
I can ride back there and hold it down if you want me to.
I think you're
And I got an oil pan. I got to change the oil in your tractor. I wonder if I could go in there. I don't think so.
It's toolbox has not been wanting to shut very good.
Probably needs a little greasing on it. We're thinking about putting the forks on the tractor and picking it up off the trailer with the forks. That's gonna be the easiest bit. I'm loving this kickstand though. Y'all don't know how big of a deal this kickstand is, because if it wasn't for that kickstand, and it just folds up in there, don't it? Yeah, awesome. This would be on the ground, and therefore I'd have to pick this up high enough for the tractor 3-point hitch. And it's called a 3-point hitch because you got 1, 2, 3 points of contact. I'd have to pick this up tall enough for the 3-point hitch to hook up to it, because it won't go down that low. And this thing's heavy. So I'm very, very happy about this kickstand. Just something that simple is a big deal. It really is. All right, let's see if we can unload this landscape rake, and let's see if it does what we're wanting it to do.
So I've been over here talking to Moody,
Uh-huh.
and you know what he told me?
What'd he tell you?
He said, "Come here, talk to everybody.
Rub my head.
Come here, come up here, come here, come here."
Rub my head.
He said he's so excited about getting a clean pasture. Aren't you, baby? Yeah. I'm so excited.
Oh, me.
Look me in the eyes and tell me. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited. I'm getting a clean pasture. Yes, I am.
Gonna give you a big kiss.
He was.
All right, so you ready to try it out? Come on.
I want to get under it first.
Yeah, go down a little bit. All right, come on. Go down. All right, come on. All right, so we're fixing to try Moody's pasture and get it cleaned up. That's our main goal today anyways, is to get his pasture cleaned up, get this hay out of here. We can pile the hay up. We need to go buy some more ryegrass seed to seed over in the areas that they got washed out. But let's clean this up, get it piled up, and then we can get the grass seed and get it covered. You see Topper's blue? All right, Moo Man.
Think we can get Topper back there too?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's hope so, because I'd like to leave the gate open.
Yeah, definitely want to leave the gate open. All right, I'm on the back side here of the pasture. This is where I want Moody to come to. And he's coming. Come on, Moody. There it is right there. All right, got him. I'm gonna close this gate real quick. Brooke's bringing Topper. Yeah, he's not fast as Moody. Slow but surely.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Man.
Come on, Blue Man.
I saw him. He was scrubbing his chest on the...
Is he?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. All right, let's close this gate. All right, that should hold him. That should hold him right there. Now we can leave the gate open
take everything out.
And take all this old hay out. All right, here we go. Don't have to worry about those guys. They're on the back pasture. We can leave the gate open and get this pasture cleaned up. I'll move their salt block. This should pull a lot of this hay out, is what I'm thinking. It really should. Yeah, it's pulling it big time. That's what I'm talking about. That's working great. Oh yeah. And y'all can see all that wetness and stuff, and I don't want Moody and them eating that. I want it out. Put it to use. I think what I'll do once this is done here, I may hook the harrow to the side-by-side and come around here and clean it up even more. But this is working out good here now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks awesome. All right, so seriously, it took her 3 times here. So basically less than 5 minutes. And look how clean that area is now. Less than 5 minutes, I'm not joking. And look how clean it is. Now she's starting to work on this pile, and this pile's a little older. So I don't know if it's gonna be any different or not. But over here, you can see how much we've already gathered up right here. So it is definitely working great. All right, so it's looking good now. All the big chunks of, or the main, well, almost all the hay is out. So it looks way, way better. So this is gonna be nice. And that tool is working out perfectly. Now I think I'm gonna bring the harrow in here and just go around a few times and smooth it out and spread it out a little bit more.
It looks way better.
Yeah, it worked well.
But I want you to know something.
What's that?
We didn't get that just to take care of this hay in this pasture.
No.
I got plans.
Yeah, I already talked about them this morning.
Oh, did you?
I'm going through the forest with it.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, we haven't talked about it.
Yeah, no, we haven't talked about
But
it.
the whole time I've been doing it in here, I'm thinking to myself, if it does this good of a job with hay that's loose, then what's it going to do over there with all those sticks and things that there's no way physically possible we could go through there and pick up every one of them.
Right.
And clean up the bottom. It's just not possible.
And that'll allow you to come through with a bush hog.
Exactly.
So, yeah, this is going to be perfect.
More tractor time for me. I'm thinking that before we put Moody and Topper back in here, I've got a bag of rye.
Okay.
And we might just hand seed it.
Okay.
And go over it. And, you know, they're not going to eat the seeds. The ducks are not going to eat that many seeds.
No, they don't seem to like the ryegrass seed at all.
No, nothing really eats it. And I wouldn't put it in with the chickens because I don't think that would be any asset. But put it in here and put the boys back in, and I think that we will have green pasture before you know it.
Sounds good to me.
I'm also thinking about getting that wire spool out.
Okay.
Topper can't get on it.
No, you're right. Topper can't get on it.
And I haven't seen Moody on it yet.
And you know what? I never saw Joe on it, to be honest with you.
I did not either.
Joe's not a climber.
If I had seen Joe on it, we would have moved it back there.
Joe is not a climber. I think you're right. We may get this out.
It may go in with the girls.
Yeah. They're climbers.
They are climbers.
Yep.
They would enjoy it. But, you
Matter
know,
of fact, I'd rather get it out now before I run this
yes. Well, I'm looking at the ground, how it's kind of unlevel here.
Yeah. It should just tip on over.
I'll help you push it. We've got a salt block over here.
Probably a snake under it.
Oh, goodness. I would wish for a rat for your sake.
Neither one.
Neither one.
Neither one.
Might have to go forward and then get it from this side, you reckon?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe twist it this way.
Well, you get on it and see if you can walk, and I'll push you.
Oh,
yes, good idea.
I can get on it and like one of those log rollers.
I won't push much. Go, get on it.
I don't know if I can get on it, bro.
You can get on it.
There's ants everywhere.
All right, just a little bit now. You're not going fast, just a little.
Oh, gosh.
All right, you ready to go fast? You're doing good, so we're going to go fast. I'm not pushing it. Oh, that was funny.
Gosh. We got Roomba here to help. Look out, Roomba. Look out, girl. Coming in. Alrighty. There we go.
Jason?
Huh?
I'm kind of a perfectionist.
Yeah. You gonna bring your rake back in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get this hay that's built up over here and this hay that's built up over here, and we'll call it quits.
Okay. I'll move this salt block and that ball.
Yeah.
And you can get on in here.
I think I need to get up against the fence.
Yeah.
I just can't stand a half-completed job.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Watch it. Watch Roomba.
Roomba better watch me.
Roomba loves this. This is right up her alley.
She's looking for that title of supervisor, you know.
It's right up her alley. Take the opportunity while Moody's not in here to anchor down the hay ring. Thought this would be a perfect time to do that. Now this worked on the other one. I don't know why it wouldn't work on this one. All right, got those nailed down. So hopefully that'll keep that in place for a little bit. Longer than it has. Longer than it has. All right, so I got the ryegrass. I got my little handheld spreader. You know we got the big spreader on the back of the tractor, but y'all, by the time we unhooked that rake and got that spreader put on, I'd had half this done. So I just don't see no sense of taking the rake off and hooking that spreader back up and then taking it back off. This is gonna be just fine. Ain't that right, Roomba? Roomba says she's gonna help me with this seed spreading now. We're gonna hit it a lick or two, girl. Here we go. All right, so I got all that done. That may work, it may not work. We're gonna do the geese area too over there, give those guys something to graze. I'm pretty sure it'll work over there. I don't know if it'll work over here or not. He may eat it quicker than it can withstand, but we'll see. I mean,
you don't know unless you try.
That was a little over a quarter of a bag.
So it's not, you know, if it comes up a little bit, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come up, just he may eat it
as fast as it comes up. But that's okay too. You know, as we were coming back from the house from lunch,
yeah,
I'm walking down this way and I'm looking into this pasture, and you can immediately see a difference.
Oh, can you?
Just not seeing the big hay spots and,
I bet so.
You know, piles of.
I bet you're right.
It looks a lot better.
All right, let's get their salt block out here.
You feel like somebody's watching you?
Moody?
Yeah.
He's watching me. Oh, that's funny. I can't remember what we bought this for, but it was packed away under our lean-to back there by the old barn, and yeah, I'm gonna rinse it out real good and give it to Moody. I think this would be really good. It's a big enough hole in it where his head can get in there. It'll hold his feed easily, and I don't think it'll flip over because it's rubber. So he likes to push on them like that. So I'm thinking this may work well. I'll keep it in that half a tub over here for now and see how things work out. All right, so there it is. We got their salt block in here. Got the pasture smooth and cleaned up. Got some ryegrass planted. And honestly, oh, I need to shut the gate. Wouldn't that be something? Let Moody out and have this gate wide open. Oh my gracious. Whew, talk about a rodeo. Oh, that wouldn't have been good. All right, let's let Moon Man back over here. You know, we smoothed them patties out too.
Yeah, we did.
All that got broke up.
I'm telling you, it really looks better. I don't know if you can tell it on the camera, but
yeah, it looks way better.
the cleanup made a big difference.
Way, way better. All right, so
Moody, you gotta tell us what you think, buddy.
They come just like this right here. You think, big boy? Huh? What you think? You see your clean pasture? Huh? You see your nice clean pasture? Ain't it beautiful? Ain't it beautiful? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta keep that house clean, don't we, buddy? Gotta keep your house clean. That's right. That's right. Where's old Top? Come on, Top, come check it out. You know what Top's gonna think, man? Huh? Reckon what Topper's gonna think. Oh, Top, go over and look at your clean pasture. Yeah, go over and look at your clean pasture, buddy. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Top. Oh, buddy. You and Moody have a wonderful evening, okay? Y'all have a wonderful evening. So, Brooke's putting the ryegrass out in Nugget's pasture, and everybody's following her. Look, you got the geese, you got Mildred and the girls, you got Nugget behind her, right there. Looks like a cog-killed train going on. Oh my gracious. Looks like a cog-killed train. Watch the goats.